animation blueprint. I just want to check if I go to the event graph and cast to third person character, and that should be fine. That's because it's already there, cast to third person character. And if I open that up, you can see that it's character, but I think that's okay. But anyways, if I run around, let me see if I can. And I'm crouching, now I'm sprinting, and so everything is working, but the name did not change. That's okay. I'm not going to bother too much about that. But anyways, I'll close this out and let me look for my weapons blueprint, weapon base. Now inside here, I'll have to actually take away one ammo after every fire is over. Okay, so I'm gonna get the ammo here and I'm gonna set it first, not get it, but set it. And this ammo will be decremented by 1, so I'll say decrement int, so that should work. In fact, decrement int is not a great idea, I believe. Let's see, right click, and if I click on that, let me see if this works fine. Okay, and I'll just see print string, and I'll just switch to ammo, and let's see if it works. If it works, and I'm going to leave it there, or we'll have to do it manually. Okay, it says value passed into target directly. Okay, I think, you know what, I'll go over the old school way instead of using decrement int. So I'll just say minus integer minus integer, and I want to take 1 away, so this should be, I think decrement int will also have worked if I had done it that way, but anyways, this should also work. Let's try that again, just for fun. I'll just say decrement int. Okay, and once that's done, once int is decremented, set it out, and then print string, and then connect this over to the int string, and let's see what happens. So now if I hit play and I click on the left mouse button, and there you go, 49, and it keeps going, it doesn't matter. So right now I've fired close to 80 bullets, and I should not be allowed to do that, so now we'll have to make that check. But I just wanted to check this works, and it does, so I'll rearrange this to make it look better. I'll just put this out here so that it can also accommodate this particular reference. Okay, and just one up, and just one up. There you go. So everything looking good. Just a little bit inside. No, that's okay. Just this a little bit inside, and we're good. Great. Okay, so once we have that, I'm going to compile this, save this, and go back to my player blueprint. And then in here, look for my fire event. Okay, so before we actually do any of this, we'll have to check whether it has enough ammo, right? So I'm going to unhook this. Okay, and I'm going to bring this guy a little bit down so that it can accommodate everything. And first I'm going to bring in a branch. Okay, and like this branch, and this condition will be, let me make this look better so that I can make room for myself, and maybe just, okay, great. Now for the condition, like that, for the condition I need to check first. I'll get my current weapon, and I'll check whether the ammo, get ammo. If it is, I think I'll just have to move this a little bit back, crossed over. Okay, how about moving these guys to the right, and okay, and move this to the left so that I can rearrange everything here. It's important that you make this readable, because as such there are quite a lot of wires going around here and there, so it's important that you make it readable, otherwise it gets very messy. Okay, and then we just check whether this is greater than 1, greater than, or I'll just say greater than 0. Okay, and if it is, then go ahead and fire it, and if it's not, then let's look for some sounds. Let's see if I can find some sounds. I'm not sure. If I go to audio and if I look for, let's say, fire, nope, light cue, steam cue, collapse. Nope. I do not think I have any sound, but I actually want to play a click sound, like click, 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 and that kind of sound. But anyways, if I can't find, I don't know. I don't think you have it here, but I think I'm gonna forget that for now. For now, I'll just print to the screen, print string, think that out of ammo. Okay, and of course we'll come back and add some sound here. Out of ammo. Out of ammo. Okay, and I'll hit compile that, save that, and then when I play, let's see. Okay, there you go. So that's out of ammo, and let's see again. Okay, there's obviously a problem because we're not coming back here. Instead, we're not coming back here. Instead, when we release it and it's firing, turns out to be false, and then when I hit the primary fire again, and then it's checking for it again. So that's obviously a problem, and we'll fix that now. Okay, so it's quite simple here, because it does not ever come back to the branch. It keeps on going back here. So the only thing that we can do is, instead of this coming back to fire, instead of this branch true coming back to fire, this could come back to this particular branch where it checks all of this, and then it goes and it lets the gun fire it. So let's see. So if I can bring this here and connect it here, I think let's see, I'll shut this down. I'll get rid of this, and I'll either you can put this whole branch after fire, or you can simply bring it all the way back to the first branch. So I think I'll go for the second one, where true will be routed back to the first branch, and then of course I'll have to reroute it like this and like this. So that works. Awesome. Just move this to the right. So that should work. Let's see. I'll hit compile, and I'll move this guy up so that it's all in the straight line. Save that, compile that again, and now let's see if it works. Okay, play, and I said 50 bullets, so there you go, out of ammo. I still have it clicked. Okay, I still have my left mouse button pressed. Now when I release it, and if I shoot again, I'm getting this message. It says out of ammo. So this thing works. Okay, so now that's been taken care of. Let's take a look at the UI, or some sort of display where it says, where it shows you the amount of bullets remaining. So instead of this that we have out of ammo, which I'm going to get rid of now, in fact, I'm going to show that in the UMG, our main UMG widget. So if I go over to my UI, and if I go to the widgets, and this is the HUD. So inside HUD, where we have, I'm going to put this back here, where we have these two bars, the health bar and the ammo bar. Instead, I'm going to put in an ammo counter somewhere. Let's see, I don't know, maybe to the right or to the left. Let me try and put it to the left, and if need be, we'll add that later on. So the first thing is, let me try and add, let's say, overlay. Okay, I'm going to add an overlay, and I'm going to drop this here, and this overlay is going to be bound. Overlay is going to be bound to the bottom left. Okay, and I'll again bring it down to that area, and I'll say 0.5 and 0.5. In fact, I'll say, okay, anyways, I'll just try and move this first. Okay, and I'll try to move this, and I'll put this up here, and I'll say size to content. So right now we don't have anything. So inside this overlay, and I'll just call this ammo section, okay, for the lack of a better name. Now inside overlay, I'm going to add a text that will be a label, and this will be called ammo dash, okay, and now this will just be called label ammo, okay, and the text will be ammo, okay, and of course the font size is 24, so I'll just make this 20, okay, and then I'll add another text out here, and this will be called txt ammo, okay, that'll be the ammo itself, and this will be, see, this will be a value of, I'll just make this a horizontal line fill, okay, I'll just make, okay, this is the horizontal alignment left fill, this is aligned right, and vertically aligned top will be center. And let's see if I can position it a little bit to transform, if I can translate it like this out here,